Hi guys, I would like to bring your attention to a video series that I'm gonna start creating as of next week on the 11th of November, 11/11. I have felt impulsed to raise at least 7 very important conversations with the kinds of people out there who are acting, from my perspective, as a messenger coming from a very beautiful, very graceful place, and it is their duty to bring this message to humanity. And that is the atmosphere in which these conversations are to take place. These evolutionary subjects are not to fill you with even more detail and even more data, because I believe that we're pretty aware now of what's going on. The veils are being lifted and rather a lot is coming to light. So it's not about information. And I also feel we're aware of how to respond, how to meet this that is coming into our awareness, and how we may bring balance and maybe even lessen the load upon the planet. So it's not how to respond. It's more a conversation of perhaps why we're not responding as vigorously as would be wise to. But more important than that, these messengers, these people I have chosen to speak to us, despite holding this calamity, this burden within them of that which they have been researching and studying, there is, paradoxically, a huge warm heart in these people, a twinkle in their eye, and despite them speaking upon that which they must speak about, there is a peace, there is a grace, and there is a beauty. And that is what I would love to capture in these conversations. And that is why I know they are messengers. Because how else can you explain that level of peace and faith when they speak about that which is almost incomprehensible to converse about? We're going to start off on the 11th with Charles Eisenstein bringing through his message about the ecocide. I'm then going to be speaking to Yvonne from Hong Kong, and how the people of Hong Kong are representing something far greater than what we see on our TV screens. How they are bringing through the template of the new earth, and how this is a larger struggle, and the faith and the grace and the freedom that will be being birthed through this struggle that's happening in Hong Kong and China. I'm also going to be asking Andrew Harvey to speak widely on the new sexuality that is emerging. Binary, pansexuality. I need to be educated on this one, so who better than Andrew Harvey? I also want to raise subjects such as AI and transhumanism. I want to speak about spiritual warfare. I want to speak about the pathological rise in narcissism. I want to bring up the conversation of white privilege. And I also desperately want to speak about sex trafficking and slavery. This video series is to support my new book coming out in January, Fierce Feminine Rising, because these are the kinds of things that she is wanting us to become associated with. There will be more than 7 conversations, but I'm starting off with 7 at the moment. I'm really hoping we'll be able to get Russell Brand and Ricky Gervais. We're in communication right now, and there's a possibility these 2 greats will say yes to this. So if you want to feel, if you want to taste, if you want to come into contact with the place where these messengers are coming from, and to feel deeply their message, not with the mind, but with the heart. And when that happens, I believe we get to taste the new earth that is arising, despite the many struggles and challenges we are all facing. So my beloved friends, join me on this channel, the 11th of November. For me, that will be the 11th hour. I will be in Budapest in Hungary, so 11, 11, 11. Following week, we have our conversation from someone in Hong Kong. And if you feel there's a really important conversation I need to be having, and that you know of a messenger, someone who has been sent to bring this message to us because of the enormity of their heart and the gracefulness of their delivery, and just let me know, because I really want to know that person and what they're saying. Okay, beloved friends, see you real soon. I'm very excited about this and also extremely nervous.